I think I know why they are building so many jails, prisons or whatever. It's because of the way things are going. Now I'm being serious right now. I joke a lot, but this is real serious. I had a serious thought this morning, just thinking if I was a mother with maybe 4 or 5 kids, and my food stamps got cut off, and I didn't know what I was gonna do or how I was gonna feed my kids, or I was a man that had a family and we were surviving our food stamps, me and my wife, however we had it. I'm just saying, I was just thinking in my head, what would the average person do with kids that need to feed their kids, and these food stamps have stopped coming, or they cut off, and I got a lot of mouths to feed. The crime rate is going to go up. I'm going to tell you why. Because people are going to actually start shoplifting and doing what they got to do to feed their kids. You could be going outside with your groceries now. You're going to have to be careful and watch what you're doing, because somebody might just try to get you, trying to get your groceries, because they got to do what they got to do. I want to say it's called survival mode. Trying times, people do things that they don't want to do to feed their families. And you got to think about it. What would somebody do when they don't know where their next meal coming from and they got to feed their kids? You got a lot of parents out here that might be trifling or whatever, but you do have parents out here that are trying to do the best they can to feed their children, and they are getting public assistance, and they really need it. But I'm just thinking, at the end of the day, y'all, is this a setup? Because they're building a lot of prisons all over everywhere, and with everything going on, when do people commit the most crimes? To be honest, when do people commit the most crimes? I know for a fact when people are addicts, they do, because I've known people that have addicts living with them, and they steal from them to support their addiction to you know what. So I just want to know, what do you think is going to happen this year when people's food stamps and stuff start getting cut off? What do you think is going to happen? How are these people going to feed their children? And what kind of extremes are people going to go to feed their children, to make sure their children are fed? I'm just saying, is this a setup? I mean, it is what it is. I always talk about food stamps because we never got them. My mama cooked breakfast for dinner sometimes when I was coming up. We was poor, but we made it. But everybody is not the same. What do you do when your back is against the wall and you got mouths to feed, no help, no food stamps, no nothing? What do you do? This is going to be an interesting year. And let's not talk about Christmas. Let's not even go there.